is going on, everybody? This is Trudger MC, and I just happened to walk into a GameStop the other day, and I found this. What is this? This is the new Mattel DC Core Flash action figure. So, I guess we'll just talk about the packaging right off the bat. So you got the DC logo, you got Flash there. You got that. There's a barcode on the front, and there's a barcode on the back, which I don't fully understand why there are two barcodes, but regardless, a nice little city diorama there. There's that. And then on the back, we get a read-up, not for the Flash, but for just a general thing of saying that there are supervillains, even though the Joker is the only one in Wave 1. But regardless, there's that. There's proof that I got it at GameStop. There's the Flash, and the barcode, the other barcode, is hidden under here. But yeah, so that's about it. I think it's a pretty straightforward package, but I'm not complaining here. What say we open this thing up? Take a look and see what is inside. What lies beneath. And while I'm doing this, y'all can definitely let me know in the comments, what do you think of these so far? Like, do you like these? Do you not like these? Do you think that these are just the absolute worst thing ever? Do you think that they're really cool? Whatever it might be. Yeah, we'll just get him on out of here. He's in a running pose, which definitely makes things interesting getting him out, but we managed to do that. Comes with this. I guess we can talk about this, because why not? It was included, so there's that. It says contents, and yeah, so there we go. There's not much else to that. And I guess we can open this on up, take a look at what's inside with the actual accessories here. Let's check it out. Alright, well, there we go. That was really easy to get out. Alright, so we will look at those momentarily. For right now, let's look at the Scarlet Speedster, the fastest man alive, Mr. Barry Allen. Pretty sure this is Barry Allen anyway. I'm not the biggest Flash buff, which is funny because back when I was first getting into superheroes, when I was like 5 years old, the Flash was actually my favorite superhero. But yeah, so here's the Flash. Here he is with the core Batman that came in the 2-pack with Clayface. As far as how tall he actually is, we can find out together. He stands, let's say, just over 6.5 inches. And then that will translate to, let's say, about, he's just under 17 centimeters. And yeah, I mean, when it comes to the Flash, I mean, it's a really simple design. I mean, it's basically a guy in red with some yellow highlights, and they accomplish that. The face sculpt looks good. It's got a nice little smile there. The lightning bolt things on the side, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it as a design choice, they are accurate and they do look good. He even has a little bit of texture work with like these lines that go down here, so it's kind of cool that they included that. The musculature looks good. The lightning symbol on the chest looks good. The belt that goes along here, that looks really good. Nothing really to complain about there. The lightning designs on the forearms, those look pretty solid. I mean, it's just a simple yellow paint job, but I think that it looks good. And then the boots look sufficient for what they are. I do like the little line work there. And are they a reuse of the boots for Batman? Not entirely. No, they're not the same sculpt, which is interesting. I mean, frankly, they could have done that, but they didn't. So I find it interesting, but I'm not going to complain there. Though I will say one thing is kind of obvious, that his knee joints are a different color from the rest of his body, which looks kind of weird, but I guess if you're not paying too much attention to it, you won't really notice it. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a guy in red with yellow highlights, so they accomplish that. As far as articulation goes, he can look up a pretty decent amount. He can look down really good. You can, of course, pivot, rotate, all of that sort of stuff. My neck joint is really loose, though. So there we go. Arms can go out about that far. They can rotate. There is no bicep joint, but there is a single jointed elbow, which gives you about 90 degrees, and there is a rotation there. You get a swivel and a hinge for the wrists. And then there's nothing in the waist besides a simple twist, which is, I guess, sufficient. I mean, it's, like these things are only $12.99. And so I think with them having really simple articulation, I don't find that to be too big of a deal. It's not like they're charging almost $30 for it. So yeah, there we go. The legs can do that. They can go back just a little bit. They can go forward. Pretty decent amount. You do get a thigh cut there. So there we go. You get double joint for the knee, which gives you about that much range. That's pretty good. And yeah, nothing in the ankle. That is it. So yeah, there we go. There is the Flash. I think that it's sufficient. Like I said, this is basically a kid's toy, and for it adapting somebody whose whole thing is running, I think that they definitely pulled that off. So you could just do something like that, and then there you go. You can tell who that is. You can tell what he's doing, and yeah, I guess now we talk about these things. So they're all on this tray, which is kind of cool. I guess we can just pull these off. It did say to use scissors, and maybe in hindsight I should have brought some just in case, but we'll check these out. So there's that. Let's see if we can take some of these off without scissors. If not, I can go run over to the other room and get some. But yeah, I guess so far we're doing all right. We're doing all right here. So there we go. There's that. Yeah. Okay. So all right. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what pieces are like the specific accessories and what parts are just pieces of the plastic that are meant to hold it together. Yeah, so I mean, some of them are kind of easy to tell like that. Let's see if we can get these out without having to pull out the scissors. I mean, I did see a review of these saying that some of them you can take out by hand, some of them you should get scissors. Probably should have listened to that. These are kind of tough, but yeah, I think we're doing all right. Just got a couple more here. Y'all can always, of course, skip ahead. You don't have to do this unless you like the ASMR. But yeah. So let's see what we can do here. Here we go. So let's do that, and then we take that off, and there we go. All right, no scissors required, though next time around I'll probably bring them just in case. All right, so we got that. Now what we can do is we can consult this thing, because this gave some instructions on what you can do. So yeah, it looks like, so what you can do is you can take that piece that just went flying off. So it looks like I didn't fully detach everything just yet. So there we go. Now I did. All right. So it looks like we can take this clip here. They're all in a nice translucent yellow, which would be cool if we get a Sinestro figure. I guess we can also take this swirly piece. I'm just following the instructions here. We can plug this in, and then we can attach this to his arm, I guess. And then you can give him a shield, which it can spin. That's kind of interesting. So there we go. If you want Flash to be like Captain America, you can do that. He does have, he has this, which, okay, I'm not entirely sure what he's supposed to do with that. Let's just says attach effect parts to the Flash. Okay. Well, I guess this piece here, this really long lightning bolt piece, I'm sure this can just go into his back. Yep, so there we go. You can have that effect going on. I guess these are just kind of like things that can clip on to his wrist or his ankle, or things like that, where he can have it look like he's running. So there we go. And then I guess we can take this. We can give him a giant lightning bolt. So there we go. We can have Flash like all battle ready and whatnot. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do with these. I guess he could just hold on to these as well. I kind of like the idea of him holding onto a giant lightning bolt, though. So yeah, there we go. He can hold something like that. So yeah, so he's got 2 of these. Okay, and then he's got this, and then he's got a shield and 2 things for his ankles and this massive thing that comes out of his back, and I'm pretty sure that's it. So yeah, that's kind of underwhelming. I thought it was going to be a lot more straightforward, but yeah, not really. So yeah, I guess that's it then. So there we go. There's that. If you enjoyed this video, you like this core stuff, whatever it might be, do be sure to leave a like. You can let me know in the comments what you think of this core stuff so far, the Flash figure specifically, and all the fun stuff that he comes with. If you want to see more content like this, you can definitely subscribe. Check out my introduction to the DC Core line if you haven't already. But other than all of that, I do hope you enjoyed. I hope they'll see you all later. Goodbye.